Romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me, tell me, tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today, how many videos are done halfway? Well, it's true. And by halfway, I mean, there's a lot of folks that think, now I've got a video, what do I do with it? Where do I put it so that all the people I want to see it will see it? And is that all? The short answer is no, that's not all. The not so short answer is stick around. That's exactly what this series is all about. Okay, I know what they say about assume, but I'm going to assume two things. One, that you have a video for your business, and two, that you have a YouTube account. If you don't, get one, or both. But regardless, a YouTube account is mandatory because it is the second largest search engine, and it is owned by, you guessed it, Google. YouTube is a great place to start because it's easy to use and there's a lot of video there. How much? We'll try this on for size. 100 hours of video is uploaded to YouTube every minute. No, it's not all cute cat videos either. So go ahead and add your video to the global village that is YouTube. But take some time and follow my 7-step YouTube checklist. Number 1, is my content original with no copyright infringement? Yes, that means music too. But there's lots of options for royalty-free music, and we'll get to that in future episodes. 2, is my video MP4 or other compatible format? There is an alphabet soup of compatible formats, but trust me, stick with MP4 if at all possible. It's pretty much the standard for the web, and that means it can be seen and enjoyed by pretty much everyone. 3, is my file name descriptive? If the file you're uploading is named Video 0614 or my webcam video from last week, change it. 4, is my title optimized? Same thing here. Use a title that will get folks to play the video. Videos that start with how to are best, but use your own creativity. I'll let you in on a secret. Look at the magazine covers in the supermarket checkout line. Now, come on, who wouldn't want to see that? 5, do I have 7 strong keywords as tags? If you were your prospective customer, what would you be searching for? Use those words and short phrases as tags. 6, do I have a web link as the first thing in the description field? This is where a lot of folks fall short. Use a web link starting with HTTP as the first thing in your description field. Link it to one of the pages on your site. It doesn't have to be the home page. You'll then have a clickable link that viewers can follow. 7, do I have a strong and compelling description? Remember, this may not only make someone want to click your video, but often it's what shows up in links from our friends, the search engines. If you have a number of different videos, upload them all. You're going to get good at this because guess what? There are other sites just like YouTube. And yes, our friends, the search engines, will look at them all for content. Do you have to upload to all of them? No, but there are a few you should keep in mind, like Vimeo. A lot of artsy types like Vimeo, and you'll find some independent films and documentaries there. Pretty much anything goes as long as it isn't blatantly commercial, because, as we know, nobody searches for commercials. Anyway, beyond Vimeo, well, the edges of the internet are the limit, with sites like Dailymotion, Blip TV, Vazar, Wistia, Vivo, Veo, Metacafe, Flickr, and the list goes on. So congratulations, now you've uploaded a video, or 2, or 6. But you know what? That's still not all. As a matter of fact, we've only just begun. Next time, we'll take a look at how to put that video on your website, on your blog, and throughout all of your social media. In the meantime, if you have questions or comments, let us know, or you can download the transcript for this show. For now, that's a wrap.